Hi, this is Charlie. Today we're going to take a look at the Galaxy Note. Just picking up the phone in the store, when I first picked it up, I could feel the difference in the phone. I felt like I was holding nothing in my hand, and you would think for a big phone, you would think that it was, quite a heavy phone. It's a lot lighter than the Note 2, very much lighter than the Note 2, especially if you remove, like when you have it without the battery in there, you would think it's like a piece of plastic toy. That's how light it is. Like you have nothing in your hands. I have the T-Mobile version. It's the N900T model from T-Mobile. I wanted T-Mobile because of price. I came from, for those of you who follow me knew I was with Verizon, and then I left because of price, even if I was grandfathered in with the unlimited plan and I loved the speed and everything, but the price was just crazy. The international version, which wasn't a good buy for me when I got it, because I couldn't it didn't come with LTE. So even if I was paying for LTE with T-Mobile, I couldn't use LTE on there. So I decided to go with a T-Mobile phone this time, so that I could get the benefit of LTE. And believe me, it's worth what I did, which was get the T-Mobile brand one. And as you can see at the front of the phone, that's what I really enjoy about that, and what I really like about that is there's no T-Mobile brand at the front of the phone. There is one at the back on the cover, but if I wanted to, in the next couple of weeks, I'm sure I could just remove the cover and get a new cover, or if I get the flip cover that they have, that will be gone, so I wouldn't have a logo, so you wouldn't even know that I had a T-Mobile phone. Not that I don't like T-Mobile, I don't like branding on my phone. This is my phone, I rather have my name on the phone instead than a T-Mobile logo. Anyway, this phone is packing LTE capability. We know we have the S Pen on there, which they made a few changes on the S Pen where you can put it in from both angles, unlike the Note 2. You have Watch on there where you can use the phone as your remote, which I programmed last night while I was playing with it last night. I programmed it to control my TV, my Direct TV box, and also my my receiver, and it controls all that with that remote control, which is we have the the Android operating system, which is covered with TouchWiz, which is basically like a launcher that you have on Android. So you don't have the true Android feeling on there. You have to go underneath the kind of underneath TouchWiz to really get a full like, how you call it, the true feeling of Android. But Samsung is doing a good job with that. This is a 5.7 screen across there. It's a 5.7 screen, super screen. This screen, I don't think there's any screen like that on the market. And I'm talking about any phone out there. I have to give them props for that. It's an AMOLED display on there, which is badass. CPU 2.3 gigahertz, hardcore, quad core, whatever that means. Believe me, I'm just a user, but I'm just throwing the specs there so you know, in case you know about specs. 13 megapixel rear facing camera. Best camera on the market on a phone for now so far. I mean, I have the iPhone, I have the Note 2 from last year, I've had the Nexus. This is the best camera on the market. Took some pictures and I hope I can push it in the video. Take some pictures yesterday of the rain falling. You could basically see every drop of the rain coming from the sky. And so it's packing 1080p playback and recording. So this phone is packing a lot of power. This is the best of Samsung world. Your screen, you can swipe and you go into your phone. Or let's try this again. Let's try this the other way. You can swipe this side and it takes you to a series of apps that you can put on your lock screen. So you can have those apps actually on your lock screen. So they give you the option, which is an option from Android 4.2 or 4.1, where you could put things on your lock screen. I think it's 4.1. So you can put a series of apps that you can go directly into on your lock screen. And so I can go directly to my camera, which is cool. Also from your lock screen, there's a lot of stuff that you can do from your lock screen. You have a series of apps that you can put down there that you have direct access to. You swipe up and you go directly to those apps. So I'll do that again. So you're gonna go to your Google and you go directly. So right from the lock screen, you can go to the, like I said, the remote. You can go to your Google Now. You can go to your music, and you can play music right from the lock screen. The biggest boss in the biz, Ricky. And you can also go to your mail. You can read your mail right from the ad. Let's preview your mail. You also can do voice command from your lock screen. You can wake up the phone from your lock screen. You can have it do. Let me see if I can get it right now. So for example, I can open the lock screen, music, and it will start playing music. Yeah, so this is a bad phone. I was saying the pen fits really nice in there. The 3.0, but you can still use your old USB connection, the 2.0 on there. You have 3 different mic and around the phone, your blaster for your remote control for your TVs and stuff on there, your plug for your headphone, your volume rocker is on there. So this is a nice phone. Another thing that they've upgraded is where when you're using your S Pen, you can use it even on that area right here, unlike the Note 2 where you cannot use it out there, you have to use your finger on there also. They've also really sensitized the screen to where you can put it on to where you can use your finger to hover over stuff, just like probably using the pen and stuff. So the 3.0 cord that you're using to plug into your outlet to charge this phone is really good. Apart from where you plug it into your computer and you have large files, sharing files, this cord will, if you have a 3. Like I have on one side, most new laptops and computer comes with 3.0 anyway. So if you plug it in there, files will share in no time. I've seen the difference in charging. It charges a lot faster. Every time you look at the phone, you can see it going up pretty quick, and you get a better charge in your battery. In your battery also. The speaker, they moved it from behind on the Note 2 to at the front, on the side here at the bottom. So if it's on the table right here, your music will be coming directly towards you, which is pretty good. I've heard some people complain that the speaker is not as good as it was on the Note 2, but really and truly, I don't listen to music anyway on my phone, so it's not like I'm. Message from Sandra. You know. Shall I read new message from Sandra? So it's a really nice phone so far. Like I've said, it's a 32 milliamp battery on there. It's packing really good. You're gonna get. I'm a big user. Right now, I'm really pumped in that phone, and I'm getting almost, so far, I'm seeing where I can get almost a day to a day and a half. And if I just, like a regular person, you're gonna get 2 days, if not 2 days and plus on this phone. And the battery takes so long. I mean, on my Note 2, I had everything where everything's supposed to be. My screen was always on the brightest area. I wasn't nothing to conserve battery. And on the Note 2, I used to get at least 24 hours in a day on my Note 2. Message from Sandra. So on this one. Shall I read it? New message from Sandra. This is Robin. If you guys want to know about Robin, and I can always do a separate video on that. So here you can take slow motion videos in here, fast motion, smooth motion. I mean, there's a lot of different types of ways that you can just take video, and you can see face detection. I mean, there's so much stuff on there that you can play with, and all kinds of different, cartoon effects and fade colors and fish eye and black and white and moody, and you can just go on. There's so much effects on there, and this is just part of what you get. So there is something for everybody on there. Like I said, they took the S4, they took part of the Moto X stuff, and they put everything in there, and they made this phone to where anything you want, you'll get it in there. And it's amazing how a lot of stuff that, like the slow motion, that we've had slow motion on the Note 2 and the S4 for quite a while, and then all of a sudden now the iPhone came out with slow motion, like it's such a big deal. But which iPhone is Apple is really good for in marketing, to make you feel like it's a new thing, but it's not, because these people, some of them have been doing it for quite a long time. In this thing is crazy. I think it's a 32 mil batteries that we have in there. This is a big battery in there. I mean, it's almost the size of the iPhone. A joke. This is plastic. This is not leather. This is a plastic cover. Really, it look or feels like it's flimsy, but it's not. It's bendable. It won't break that easy. I've never had a back of my phone ever broken. Everything fits on there really nice and smooth. I've ordered some cases for it with the open front and all that good stuff. There's so much different stuff to talk about on there. I'm definitely going to root this phone because there's too much. There's a little bit of bloatware on there that I want to get rid of, and I love tethering also. And right now, I think with T-Mobile, if you tether, that T-Mobile have all their, I don't want to say crap, but they have their stuff on there that I don't really like on my phone, because Galaxy has teamed up with different companies. So these are the companies that they've teamed up with to bring, and it comes with the phone. Google is on there, and this folders came with the phone like this. Samsung has their stuff. Samsung have a lot of stuff on there, all the different stuff that they have on there. So these are what the phone came with. Some of my stuff that I put on there, my DirecTV stuff, my security stuff, and Nova. So my true thought on the Galaxy Note 3 is
the biggest boss in the biz, Ricky Rose. Right now you rocking with my family, you understand?
Is it a good buy? Is it worth the money that you're gonna pay for it? $708 if you buy it outright. $299 on most carriers if you get it with a 2-year contract or whatever. If you're new to that size of a phone and you want to try something, I mean, cheaper, you can always go on Craigslist or wherever and get a Note 2 for, like, right now they should be going for like between $300 and $400 for a Note 2. You will get basically, the same feel, the same with the software update coming, the 4.2 or 3 or whatever that's carrying right now. I didn't even go in there to check and see what it was. 4.3. So we hitting 4.3 Jelly Bean on there. So 4.3 will come to the Note 2. You can always root your phone and get 4.3 and enjoy some of the things that probably is in Android at this point in time. This is a very nice phone. You cannot go wrong getting this phone. I think this is the best phone on the market at this point. You can try it out at the store, go to the store, try it out, feel it. Don't be scared of it. A lot of people are pretty scared of the size. My Note 2, which I'm going to pass on to my wife, she's coming from an iPhone, and she's not really a phone person. She's not going to be playing around with it, but she have used my phone for a while, and you could see where she get to like it, and now she's feeling like the iPhone is too small for her. So when she opened her email or she's texting or whatever, that she's doing, she feels that the size is where a phone. So for a lot of people, it's scary. You see, and you can see it. This is one of the best looking phones. The Note 2 and the Note 3 is one of the best looking phones out there right now. It's one of the best eye-catching phone out there right now. If that phone was a woman, this would be the best looking woman walking down the street, hands down. When I go to the gym with my daughter and she's playing, I'm upstairs playing my phone, everybody else has their phone playing with, you could see everybody's like, whoa, what does he have, you know? And people who have the Samsung Galaxy S4, you know, you could see that we kind of ill up each other because we know we have some of the best phones out there. Don't get me wrong, the iPhone is nice and the iPhone is all great and whatever, but iPhone have become a boring phone, really and truly. So this phone is the best phone right now on the market. They've, like I said early on, they've taken everything from the Samsung Galaxy S4 and better it and put it on there. And when you add what the Samsung Galaxy S4 has, which we have in there, I didn't even show you, with all the things that you can see. There we go. So you can more just swipe your hands dirty, so you don't want to touch your screen and you want to show your friends some pictures. You can just swipe. So with all the good things that we've taken from the S4, put on there, plus you have the S Pen, where you can, you know, preview your videos, preview your pictures by just putting stuff over. I don't know if I've activated, because a lot of the stuff that phone comes with, you don't have to put it on, you don't have to use it. A lot of the things on there I don't use. A lot of the things that phone does, I don't, you know, the voice activation and all that kind of stuff, I may never use those things, but you have it, and some people use what they want to use on the phone. You know you have it. So your phone is never boring. And that's a good thing about Android and Samsung is your phone will never be boring. You want to change your screen, you want to move things around, you want to have Google now right here, or you basically don't want it, so you take it off and you put something else. You know, you change your background, whatever you want to do with your phone. Because right now, the only reason I've kept my phone like this right now is to really show you TouchWiz and what the phone comes with. I'm going to change it to my Nova launcher as soon as I'm done with this video. I'm going to put on my Nova launcher and make the phone mine. So I'm back to TouchWiz. So I'm going to switch over to Nova launcher as soon as in the next couple of days or over the weekend. I'm going to, you know, do that. For those of you who ask, who were thinking, what am I using here? This is just Pi Control. I love having it. I've had it for quite a while on my phone. It's just easy to get to the things that I use all the time, rather than always going through my whole series of apps. Like I've always said in my other videos, I don't like a lot of pages. I think I only have 3 pages right now. I'm deleting most of the others. So this is a good buy. If it's your first buy, if you're moving from a smaller phone and you want to upgrade, don't be scared. Try it. Believe me, you're gonna love this phone. Just give yourself at least 2 days, 3 days to get. And when you start going through your web page and you see how big and beautiful everything is, when you start watching videos or taking pictures or all that kind of stuff, you'll see that this phone, see that, it's just, yeah, this phone is just, you know, you touch the screen, you get it, and you have all those, you process, and it takes the best one and it fixes it and all that kind of good stuff. So you cannot go wrong with that phone. just amazing. I bring it back there, you can see it right there. That video is so clear, and that's that's a 30 megapixel camera, and we're talking about you're gonna have really good videos to play back on this. So it's crazy that the quality of video is more advanced than the device that people have in their house, but it's so clear. It's nuts. So I was shooting yesterday afternoon. That me zooming in all the way in, and you can see you can use the pen to really go in front of the video to look to see where you want your video to be, and you can just touch it and you go forward. And you return, and then you also have where you can include yourself in the video, which I do really like to put myself into videos, but yesterday I was just playing around with it. I had to try it.
Hi, this is a Galaxy Note 3 video test.
No, we don't want to see too much of that ugly guy there, so let's... And this is almost in the evening. This is like almost 7 o'clock. You see my light is on, the car's driving around with the lights on, and the camera just absorbs. It brings the light. You see how dark it is, and then it's gonna, when I zoom around, it's gonna adjust itself. And so the quality of video, I'll try to include those videos or some of those videos in the video, and you can move around. See, the colors are perfect. The